Oh, right. So we're starting another example of the tools that we use in midpoint or Uranian and cosmobiology astrology. Um, it's interchangeable, but it's primarily this is a tool that you can use overall, even if you're not into either of those genres. But it's called the graphic ephemeris. And I want to bring your attention as you see the across here. That would be a better one. You can see it up here on the left upper corner in this box. So you see these wavy lines. This is maybe the first thing that you would actually notice in a graphic ephemeris. And you will see these scribbly lines, so to speak, or wavy lines. You'll start to notice them. So, what first thing to identify that we go all the way over to the right hand side, and you'll see the glyphs for the planets: Neptune, Mercury, Pluto, Jupiter, Uranus, the moon, sun, Saturn. So what we're doing here is that is would be the natal positions of any chart. And the line is going very straight horizontally across from one side to the other side, indicates actually where the planet is located by degrees, if that's making sense. Hopefully, it makes some sense. But you just follow, you don't have to worry about getting that organized. And then you'll see on the other side the symbol for Jupiter. And you'll see it goes in a curvy line sloping down. Well, that's the actual movement of the planet's transits. This is for the year that I'm doing increments. And you can see up here on the top corner, you can see the months: January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and so forth. So, and you'll see the degrees here. You'll see 0 degrees, then you'll see increments. The next one is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Now, these will correspond with the signs, or the zodiacal signs, has 30 degrees. So from zero, really it's 0 to 29, but we're just going to use 0 to 30 just to make sense. But this is how you would place the planets. And the first thing you would do is to find your planet going to the right hand side. And let's say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but it's a little bit before seven mouse. So we say 7 degrees roughly. So if you had a Neptune in 7 degrees or whatever placement that is, whatever sign, then you would use that, and you would draw. In the olden days, you used to take a ruler and we had to place the ruler across horizontal and then draw the line. But now with digital imagery or manifestations, the scenes are done so graphic that you really don't have to use that, but you can still go and have this printed out and you can do it yourself. Usually if you have the software to print this out, and I'm pretty sure there is something you can do with that. But needless to say, this would be how you start. Now, I will continue because I don't want to put it all in one particular set, but just get this familiar when you're seeing a graphic. Just don't be overwhelmed. You start looking for it. First thing I would just try to get organized. You're looking for the months in the top of the frame, and you'll see the year. So you know which year you're designated to. And then you would look at to this stature on the right hand side, and you will see the planets. And make sure that you understand that there are your natal planets or the planets in question. That could be for the day, that could be for somebody else. It could be for a corporation. So all this counts, and I'm going to leave that here. But last but not least, the wavy lines are the transiting motions of the planets. You know, some Saturn, Jupiter, they have their retrograde periods and so forth. So you'll see this wave and up and down, back and forth. So it's very interesting just to study it and just looking at it. Now, I suggest and recommend once you do this in your software, if you have it or not, I believe you can go to astro.com. So don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure they should have a graphic from. just take a look at it. You don't really have to interpret anything right now, but just take a look at it. And then we can start to build. Now, you can always use this as a review because later on down the road, we'll be coming back and forth. So hopefully, this make my attempt to make a good session understandable and cohesive. So thank you again. And I want you to have a nice day and enjoy yourself and looking at this. Thank you.